What's up, guys? Just a quick live stream. Hopefully, my mic's working. Yeah, I didn't even test everything. I just want to come down, catch everybody up. Oh, man, hanging up there. But just wanted a quick stream, quick catch up stream. Thanks for you guys tuning in to our return to the road to Memphis too. It's definitely rusty. I mixed up a whole bunch of names for some reason. I always want to mix up Joe Castro and Joe Gonzalez and Ken Forey and Ken Sagos, but we talked about all four of them really a lot, all four great guys. But either way, just wanted to touch base with you. We got some good shows coming up. I know we've been real light on them, and I got to do more. Sometimes you just don't want to talk. You work a lot and stuff, but with all these cons coming up, all these cool things that we're doing in the Krypt, I'm real excited about. We got Carl Toop coming the first week at Slash and Bash weekend. And then the following week, we're going to be in Missouri at Springfield, Missouri at Missouri Horror Con. Let me turn this down. Forgot to turn down my phone. Like I said, it was kind of just a random thing, but I wanted to catch up with you guys. I said, I don't expect many people to tune in. If you do, great. But we do have some good shows coming up. The next road to Memphis, I want to say it's the 30th, and we got a special guest coming on for that show. We got Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist. She'll be coming on. She's a guest at Memphis MonsterCon, and it'll be great to have her on. So if you have any questions and you're going to Memphis MonsterCon or you want an autograph, and obviously I see a lot of these people. So if anybody wants to get an autograph, just let me know, and I'll make sure we get you on and send you out. Well, thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Always appreciate your support and Mike's amazing art and support. He's done, I got his deck sitting right here too, actually, from the last show. Really cool artwork. If you guys get a chance, Michael Toth is doing a raffle for some pretty cool sneakers he designed. Some really heinous Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre sneakers, and he's doing a raffle for them. If you got big feet, I think they're size 13, but those are the type of shoes you just kind of put on your wall if you're a Leatherface fan. I know Stoney was asking about it. I saw the comments. Really cool. So make sure you check out Michael Toth, support his art, and enter the raffle. We're working on some great things. Obviously, Michael Toth will be a big part of Doomsday's Crypt Table, along with Lonnie McCullum. Thomas Bruce has been killing it with the Doomsday's Crypt marketplace and everything he's working on. We got some really cool stuff coming for these events, and I'm real excited. We're gonna now I mentioned about Eileen Dietz coming on. That'll be the next show. I want to say it's the 30th on the road to Memphis, and then we'll probably bring on. We'll see if maybe another vendor wants to come on and get a chance to hang out with us while we talk Memphis. But after that, we also got, these upcoming cons with our good friend Carl Toop, the Alien Warrior, right back there, the last I got left, really. And we got some more coming. We got some more coming for Missouri Horror Con, along with Michael Bean being there, Jeanette Goldstein. Really excited to meet Jeanette. Michael Bean was actually at my first Kansas City Crypticon, the first event I ever went to, and that was with my guys. We didn't know what we were doing. We just got a table so we could sit down somewhere and bring some cool stuff. And those Myers busts, that was the first place they went. And Michael Bean was my neighbor. That was really, really cool. Oh, what's up, Interval? I'm not going to be streaming long, so if you're up after and you want to catch up on PS5 and get into a party, we can hang out. Good to see you. I'm just catching everybody up. I talked to Danny Hassel today. He's joining us at Scarefest. We got a killer table with Joe Castro coming. And I spoke to Adrian today as well. We're planning a Scarefest show, and I happen to talk to Beatrice, who's in, I want to say Holland right now, but she's back October 2nd. So we're planning a show, hopefully a DK and the Bees Horror Buzz. We just got to get the time right because it's late for me when I can start, and it's too early for me when she starts. So we'll figure out a day and a time, and that'll be a real fun show. We'll talk to Danny Hassel, Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. We got his motorcycle head hanging over there, and We got a ton of really cool merch for Danny at Scarefest. We'll be talking about. Joe Castro's got some really cool stuff going on. We're going to be bringing Adam Newsom on, who's going to be really helping out at Scarefest. He's going to be sitting with Joe and being basically his prop. So anybody who knows Adam Newsom, and if you don't, check him out. Indie wrestler, does amazing things for his community and the kids in his community. Great husband, father, etc. You name it. Huge honor to call that man my friend. And him, I know he's really excited to be hanging with Joe Castro, and Joe Castro's got some really cool ideas. I can't give anything away, but he's working on some really cool concepts. And if you know Joe Castro, he's making something really, really, really special for Scarefest. And we're going to be bringing that Lonnie McCollum. We're going to be bringing that Michael Toth. We're going to be bringing all this awesome merch that Thomas Bruce is working on. We'll have some Jesse Aarons. There's not going to be enough room to put everything, but we're going to have a ton of things. And so if you ask for it and it's not on the table and you see something, we probably got it with us somewhere. But it's going to be probably the most sick setup we've had yet at Scarefest. I can't imagine a setup being better. Really excited for that table. And I don't know, the aliens table with Carl Latoop, the two tables we'll be doing at Slash and Bash and at Missouri HorrorCon. We're going to make sure we got him looking really, really nice. We ordered a new banner, the same one as last time, nice fresh banner. We got some really cool Xeno and alien stuff coming. We still got the skateboard decks. You see a few of them back there. Talk to Mike. We might kick out a few more. We were talking some ideas. And those will be really cool. They'll be on the table, be available to be signed by Carl Toop, Michael Bean, Jeanette Goldstein. And they got so many great people going. Lisa Wilcox, one of the coolest Nightmare on Elm Street people. I'll be seeing her 2 weeks in a row. Missouri HorrorCon, always good to catch up with her. And then at Scarefest again, where it's stacked with those Nightmare on Elm Street people. You got Michael Bailey Smith. We got to get him back on the show and talk to him. He's been up to amazing things. Had his cameo in the new Fantastic Four movie. And if you don't know, he was Ben Grimm in the long lost one from the 90s. And one of the great guys. His acting resume is incredible. But as a guy, one of my favorite people in the world, him and his wife. So, hey, Barbizi. Why do I always mess it up? Barb Beasy, what is up? Good to see you. I was just talking about Scarefest. Really excited. We're going to have Danny Hassel on. Adrian's going to come on. I told her Brandon, Nicole, West, anybody who's from the Scarefest team, come on. We're going to bring Joe Castro on. And we might make it a DK and the Bees Horror Buzz with the lovely Mama Kruger, Beatrice Bupley. She's over in Holland. I believe it's Holland. Having a blast, but she's back October 2nd, so we're going to plan a show and get everybody on it. Talk Scarefest. People who tune in can, ask Danny and Joe questions and Adrian or whatever we want to do. And with Beatrice, we'll be doing a cool giveaway. So it'll probably be like a Scarefest thing. We'll have something. We'll give something really, really cool to a fan who tunes in. So check that out, Barb. And I'm excited to see you too. I mean, I know Barb's a big part of Scarefest, so it's always good to see her. And I'm excited to see you again this year. But yeah, like I said, it's a short stream, but we got some cool things coming up. It just kind of was like, you know what? Let me do a quick live stream, talk to you guys. I know it was really random, but excited. My parents will be here in like 5 days, so if you guys know my parents, maybe they'll be making a cameo. They're much more interesting, especially my mother, than I am. So we can have some fun things. Carl's here in Missouri for 2 weeks in a row. Well, Missouri and Kansas, which is pretty close. And hopefully we can document some of his adventure in the Midwest and, do some really cool things, capture some cool things. And I'm real excited for a lot of things coming up. Like we're going to be going the direction of film making. And we already got one project we're really, really strongly pushing, hopefully to get launched in 2026. The Brute, Joe Castro. We're working on that. He's interested. We want to get that deal done. We already know who we want for the Brute. That'll be done. The person who we want for the Brute knows who we want for the Brute. And the story is really cool. If you're a slasher fan, it's not just a straight slasher. There is a good story that's being worked on that I'm working on with Ronnie Hayes from Make a Path Presents. We've been working on this for a while. He's the writer of it. I kind of come up with the whole concept, and I think it's pretty cool. People seem to like it when the ones I've explained it to. So we'll talk more about that. We'll see how many shows I do. I work a whole lot, busy getting ready for these cons, but I do want to always touch base with you guys and try to keep you updated. And I was just talking, Adam's going to be hanging with us at Scarefest. Joe Castro's going to be getting him all dolled up. He'll be looking real purty, real purty. But anybody who's been to Scarefest, he's the big guy who walks around. He's there every year. I met him at Scarefest, become a longtime friend. And now he'll be hanging with us at the table as well. And Joe's going to be using him as the mold. And Adam's got a beast of a build. So I know Joe's got something really cool in mind, and he's real excited to work on Adam. And we will be doing a podcast and bringing Adam on with Joe, and we'll talk about what we're doing with Joe and Adam at Scarefest and some of the ideas he's got. It's going to be a lot of fun. Big shout out to everybody who's helped out. Thomas Bruce is going to be there, who's working on some, like I said, amazing merchandise. I showed some of the plates. I don't have them. Well, maybe I do. No, I don't have any near me. I thought I did. But Thomas is doing some amazing stuff, working real hard. All these people we're putting on the table are really hardworking artists. So when you support me, you're supporting them. And yeah, that's what it's all about. The horror community is the best. Yeah, Thomas Bruce is the best. Here's another guy who's got a lot of talent. I'd love to get a few hawks that maybe we can put on at Scarefest, because I don't really have any hawks, but Mike's a big part of the journey in Doomsday's Krypt. He was at the first Krypticon. Michael Bean and Jennifer Blancbean were both there, and they were really cool. That was a fun team out. Ken Sagos was there. Ton of great guests, Steve Wallace, you name it. But like I said, it's a short stream. I wanted to touch base with you guys. We got some cool stuff coming. Thomas Bruce is my hero, one of the nicest guys you'll meet, hardworking guy. Everybody who's part of Doomsday's Krypt, or you see them on the table, are good people, really good people, really talented people. And I love supporting them, and they've always supported me back. So it's a big year. We got a lot of fun. Like, we're going into the end of 2025, with some real passion, real love, real family, real talent, and some really cool coming. And I'm excited to bring it. And I guess this live stream was good because I haven't really talked about it. I've been so busy, focused on a lot of other things. But catching up with you guys is awesome. I love you too, my friend. I can't wait for you to meet Michael Bailey Smith. You and him are going to get along real good. Real great guy. Real great guy. Want to get him on the show. Like, I forget that he's been in so much stuff. It always pops up with Michael Bailey, but I consider that guy like a pal. Like, he's such a good dude. You're going to enjoy him, Adam. And anybody else going to Scarefest, make sure you visit these people. Beatrice Buckley, Michael Bailey Smith. These people are so amazing, and they're not at a lot of cons. So make sure you get those autographs in, and you're going to really like meeting them. But we will catch up soon. We will talk soon. Like I said, we got Eileen Dietz from The Exorcist coming on the next road to Memphis. I believe that's the third. It's next Thursday or Friday. I gotta make the room and post it, but it's next week. I want to say it's the 30th, Tuesday the 30th. I want to say. So I will be making a room for that this week and hyping that up. Talk to Danny Hassel. We'll be doing the live with Danny, and Joe Castro confirmed he'll be on there too. Maybe we can and we plan a show with Adam as well. I just don't want to. Maybe we'll bring Adam up to say hi too, because I want a show with him and Joe talking about what they're up to as well. And we might make it a DK and the B, Beatrice Buckley. So there'll be a giveaway if she's there. She loves the giveaways. We love doing the giveaways. So stay tuned. Keep your ears open for that. And we'll be talking also Slash and Bash and Missouri Horror Con with Carl Toop, the Xenomorph from 1986. The man behind the mask, coming all the way from France. So he's a guy you want to meet if you're in the States and going to any of these, because, he's only here a few months out of the year. Maybe with the right support, we can get him here more. But a lot of different things, a lot of great people. I'm an incredibly lucky guy to be able to be doing this amazing thing that we're all doing, and I can't wait. I mean, hanging out with having Eileen Dietz on, seeing her at Memphis, and all these different celebrities, Carl Toop, the Alien Warrior, doing 2 cons with him, teaming up. And then we got Scarefest with Danny Hassel and Joe Castro. I mean, pretty lucky guy. I mean, and it's going to make my job easy because I'm just going to have to stand back and let these, and when Thomas is there, and let them do their thing. They do it much better than I do, and you guys are going to love them. And I can't wait for you guys to meet them. Until next time, and I'll keep you guys updated. I will see you soon. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay good. Horror community. Peace out.